I'm getting to the point, you just have to stick with me for a little while. From 7:30 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock each weekday, I have to be at work and I have to deliver what my employer expects from me and pays me for. I am very fortunate that I can work mostly from home. I can work from here. That saves me, of course, commute time. And about every 6 weeks, I also have something called Watch, where people can call me anytime around the clock, 24 hours on the weekend. So when the workday is over, there are things that need to be done at home. Of course, you know that. We have to make dinner for the family. We have 3 teens. We have school stuff they have to do. And perhaps some drama occasionally. Have to clean up afterwards, you know, regular chores. And where those are done, the time might be around 17:30, 18 o'clock until everything is in an acceptable state around the house, you know, regular life, like, I mean, a lot of people have. If I have to go to bed at the correct time, 22:30 to 2300, that leaves around 4 hours of productive time to do something useful and fun with a limited energy pool, because most of it was used up at work and the house stuff afterwards. And in these 4, at best 5 hours, I have to fit in music production. So under this we have the actual production of music, coming up with ideas, playing with synthesizers, but also manual things like uploading to music libraries, making cover art for my tracks, planning release strategies for streaming, maybe making Facebook ads, making videos, social media videos, and if I'm making edits of the music for libraries, like 15, 30, 60 seconds or stingers, things like that, takes a bit of time, has to be done if I'm going to upload it there. And then we have another huge part, making YouTube videos. That's a huge time sink for me. You think it's easy sitting here talking? Well, right now in this second, it feels easy, but all of the things you have to set up before, I have to set up the camera, I have to make sure that the display here doesn't go out, the lighting, the stuff here, I have to make sure people don't get into the room. I also need to have some kind of script, make these videos, because often I can't just talk without a guide, so I have it on my phone here, have a script. So sorry I am not looking into the camera all the time. Writing and researching topics for YouTube videos can take a considerable amount of time, because I'm also somewhat of a slow guy. I really enjoy the process. I really like this process. I like making these videos, trying to make it look good, and you know, you can't make this look good, but I mean the other things around, you can try to make it look as good as possible. So yeah, I enjoy this process. As you know, it takes a lot of time, and I think you can see where this is going. And yeah, I have to shoot the videos, and it's not the first take I upload. I think in this case it's going to be, but often I have to do multiple takes, and I think my memory card is going to be damaged because I have formatted it so many times because of failed videos. Videos has to be edited, thumbnail has to be created, title, description, all of that. And you know, you don't see it here because that's planned. But I also need to do some kind of workout, or at least walk for more than 30 minutes instead of drinking a beer here. Again, cutting into available time. And I haven't even talked about gaming. I mean, I quite enjoy Elden Ring, for example, or maybe watching some kind of sci-fi show with my wife. So as probably you also do, I am constantly struggling with this balancing act of time, and I have to make some hard choices now on what to focus my time out, because until this is something I do for a living, I need to be realistic about my available time and not to try to do everything. It's just not viable. So what makes me most happy and motivated is something I started talking about in my earlier video about music promotion, is when I have made something that I am proud of, and I can see from a music promotion that it resonates with people. For me, that is something that gives me motivation to keep producing music. Making music for libraries or starting into sync is probably not something I should focus on, because the nature of my tracks is not something that is licensable unless you really need or want some kind of progressive house or EDM or trance type of music in minor keys. It's not really happy music, and that's just the way it is. And forcing myself in these precious 4 or 5 hours, and to make something that is licensable and in demand for libraries or perhaps sync, it's not something I want to invest my time in, because ultimately it's, first of all, it's really difficult to actually get a kind of an income from it. So what's the point of making something I don't really want to make to kind of make peanuts? I don't see the point in that. And honestly, I think that shows in the final result, because you're not true to yourself, it's forced. So what I do has to be enjoyable and fun. And if it's not, there is actually no point in doing this. I can just shut down everything here. I can shut down this camera, sell my synthesizers, and I can just sit here and just play some Elden Ring, or have a backlog of 1,000 games I should play. So there's a lot of things to do if I want. So if I have to sit here and do something, of course it has to be enjoyable and fun. And ultimately, I think that creates better music as a whole. And I'm not kind of shitting on music libraries. I'm not shitting on sync. I'm not doing that. It's just that for me, if let's say I wasn't at work, I had 8 hours to sit here and do something, that would be something completely different. Then I could take it more seriously. But when you have done serious things all day for 12, 14 hours already, I think the next hours have to be something that you really, truly, actually enjoy doing. And that's what I'm trying to steer into. I'm not going to delete my already online stock music libraries. I'm not going to delete everything from Identify. I mean, that's stupid, I think. The tracks, they are going to be there online and available for people that want to license them. And I get a license here and there. Sometimes I get a license for like $30, $40, $50, and that's awesome, that's great. But I'm not going to focus on uploading to those libraries anymore. I'm not going to focus on making 15, 30, 60-second edits, because it takes a lot of time for me. It takes a lot of time. And I would rather use that time to actually write on a YouTube script, talking to you here, or actually create some actual music, or work on my music promotion on Spotify and other streaming places. I mean, things that is actually giving me some results. Uploading to libraries when I have some downtime is not a concept I can use anymore anyway, because I don't have downtime. So I can't really, there is no such thing as a downtime anymore. Either it's actually playing some games, having some fun, or making other music. So then we have the subject of this YouTube channel. Experts say that you should focus on a niche. So one small little thing. And obviously I'm not doing that, since my earlier videos have been about different kinds of things, computers, music promotion, and look, my amateurish behind me here, just turn off my displays. Yeah, obviously I'm not doing that, since I talk about stuff that interests me on this channel, and that's everything from computers to synthesizers to soft synthesizers to promotion. So that's the way it's going to be at the moment. I'm not going to change that up, and maybe that's a topic for another video, but if you have any thoughts about that, you can leave them in the comments below. So, but to summarize this then, I'm going to make music for people that listens to it, and I will focus on that. I will focus on what's most fun, promotion with ads, and also this YouTube channel, of course. I'm going to still talk about Apple stuff, PC stuff, promotion, just see how things are going. In addition to that, I'm also going to try to manage my time better. I'm going to record more videos in one go, so I will probably have 3 or 4 videos scripted out, record those in one day, edit those in one day, and upload it, and kind of try to make a better schedule here. So it's about managing time and cutting off what you really don't need. So how are you navigating or managing your time? Do you have it like me? Do you have a day job where like you are pretty exhausted when you are done? How are you navigating that? Maybe you have some good advice. Maybe that's a topic serious on this YouTube channel. How you can navigate or manage your time as a full-time employee and wanting to do something more on the side. I don't know. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friend.